In the heart of the ancient olive forest, where the trees rise high and their branches intertwine, lives Fatima al-Juburi in a small wooden house. Every day begins with a sense of love and tranquility, as she gathers vegetables from her garden and observes the serene nature surrounding her. The soft morning fog drifts through the tall trees, and the sun filters through the canopy, casting long moving shadows on the forest floor. It's a life of simple peace. Inside her rustic home, filled with the scent of wood smoke and old books, Fatima arranges her kitchen and prepares a simple breakfast. The warm morning light streams through the window, illuminating the wooden textures and the subtle smoke rising from her fireplace. Here in her solitude, everything speaks of calm and comfort. Outside, her small garden thrives. Green vegetables and wildflowers bloom, and birds fly gently overhead. As Fatima picks fresh vegetables for the day, it feels as though every flower and plant is sharing stories of life and happiness with her. It's a perfect, quiet existence. One morning, her routine is pleasantly interrupted. Her friend Layla appears on the forest path, and they greet each other with warm smiles. They exchange news and laughter, their voices like the melodies of birds on a quiet morning. But the light-hearted chat soon takes a serious turn. As they look out from the edge of the forest toward the small village, Layla warns Fatima of rumors spreading among the villagers. She advises her to be cautious and to remain neutral, a piece of advice that seems strange in their peaceful world. Just moments after Layla leaves, a weary stranger emerges from the misty forest trail. Exhausted, carrying only a small bag, he approaches Fatima and asks for shelter for the night. Though surprised and a little cautious after Layla's warning, Fatima's kind heart wins over. She invites him into her cozy home, offering him food and water. The stranger looks relieved, accepting her hospitality, completely unaware that this simple act of kindness is about to change her life forever. The next morning, shocking news rips through the village. A small golden chest, a treasure belonging to the merchants, has been stolen. And the last person seen near the scene was the stranger who headed toward Fatima's home. The villagers gather in the square, their whispers turning to loud accusations. All fingers point at Fatima. She stands before them, calm on the outside but anxious within, as they demand she prove her innocence. The sun casts long, accusing shadows, and the weight of their suspicion feels heavy in the air. That night, nature itself seems to reflect the turmoil. A fierce storm descends upon the forest. Heavy wind and rain lash against her small house, as Fatima struggles to protect her garden from the violent onslaught. Leaves and branches whip through the air, and everything around her seems to move with a mysterious, chaotic life. The world has turned against her. In the midst of the storm, illuminated by the misty moonlight, the stranger returns. He appears tense, nervous, and his sudden reappearance sends a chill down Fatima's spine. She watches him cautiously, a deep sense of unease settling in her heart. She knows in that moment that her life is on the brink of an irreversible change. The following day, even her closest friend begins to waver. On the forest path, under the soft daylight, Layla's expression is filled with suspicion. Her calm words now carry an unexpected, sharp undertone of doubt, and Fatima feels the sting of betrayal. Her world is crumbling, one piece at a time. But hope arrives from an unexpected source. That night, under the moonlight, a young girl from the village, curious and unafraid, discovers a small hidden box under a pile of leaves in the forest. It's an important clue, one that holds the key to revealing Fatima's innocence. The truth is starting to find its way to the light. Inspired by the girl's discovery, two brave farmers from the village decide they can no longer stand by and watch an injustice unfold. They approach Fatima at the edge of the forest and offer their help, their faces filled with determination. Together, they will help her carry the evidence and uncover the truth. Back inside her cozy house, the firelight casting dramatic shadows, Fatima confronts the stranger. She holds the evidence firmly, her voice steady. Hiding the truth will save no one, she says. Honesty is the only solution. The man hesitates, his face a mask of conflict. Then, after a long tense silence, he confesses everything, revealing the full, complicated truth behind the stolen chest. With the stranger by her side, Fatima walks the path back to the village. Her face reflects not fear, but a quiet honesty and courage. She is no longer the accused, but the bearer of truth, ready to face the villagers. In the village square, everyone has gathered. Sheikh Muhammad, the village elder, stands among them, his presence commanding silence. As Fatima and the stranger stand in the center, all the facts are laid bare. The story unfolds, and the expressions on the villagers' faces slowly change from harsh doubt to deep admiration and respect. The whispers of accusation are replaced by murmurs of apology. The cloud of suspicion lifts. The villagers smile, apologizing to Fatima for their hasty judgment. The children, no longer hiding, play freely in the square under the warm, bright sun. Fatima has regained her place, not just as a member of the community, but as a symbol of its conscience. In the end, Fatima sits on the balcony of her wooden house, watching the forest and the tranquil Sazin River. Children play in the fields below as the sunset casts a golden glow over the land. Life has returned to its calm, beautiful rhythm. And as she watches the birds fly freely, she understands a profound truth. Honesty and courage are the forces that truly shape our lives, and light will always remain for those who carry it in their hearts. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story touched your heart, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and uplifts. We'll see you in the next video.